Hello to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so very, very much for joining us. This is my power day, y'all. This is Jupiter energy, as above, so below. We're talking about Jupiterian energy. We appreciate each and every one of you guys that are being notified that we're live. We want to say hello to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and to each and every one of you guys that have been following me as you're being notified that I am live. Possibly appreciate you, and thank you to each and every one of you guys for those comments up under my videos, for sharing those likes, for trusting in me, for believing in me, and being consistent in your service. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. If this, sir and ma'am, your first time in my live, post your zodiac sign. Sir and ma'am, post your zodiac sign so I would know who I am speaking with. We want to know your zodiac sign and where you are from. Mama Susan, Gemini. All right, guys, we appreciate each and every one of you guys for being with us this fine evening. Thank God for each and every one of you guys so very, very much. We want to say also to those that have or went to my website, joined my Patreon. We appreciate. Hey, how y'all doing? All right, Sagittarius, Alafia as to you as well. Thank you so very, very much for being with us on this Thursday. We're talking about that expansion of Jupiter. We talking about it. All right, Leo from Michigan. Okay, I think we catching on. All right, Kimberly Dawkins. What's up, sweetheart? Cancer in the house. Then we got Harriet. What's up, my Capricorn? And then we got Peter Miller from Trinidad. That's talking about that Sagittarian energy. What's up? All right. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. As you post your zodiac sign, if this is your first time in my live on my TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, post your zodiac sign, where you from, so we know how to communicate with you. Guys, there's some of you guys that wanted to do a reading. Remember, all you got to do is $ Apostle Ely, $20, and zodiac sign, and we can get started. Thank you so much. We appreciate my monitors for being on post. Thank you so much. We got Scorpio from Salt Lake City. What's up, Scorpio? All right, now we got Pisces from Florida. What part of Florida you in? I'm in Florida. What's up? How y'all doing? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If this is your first time on live, these are the cards that I do my readings from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here with us. Thank you. All right. Yes, baby. All right. So thank you. Oh, we got Capricorn. We got Scorpio from Orlando, Florida. All right. Thank you so very, very much for being with us. I'm working it tonight. All right. And we got Clay County, Broward County, Florida. Is that Somalia? All right. I think we got that right. Somalia. Taurus from Somalia. We got Scorpio from Houston. All right. What's up, Natasha? My Aquarius from North Carolina. Then we got T. Carter, Sister Sexy from, all right, Scorpio. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now, guys, remember, when we do our readings, and guys, and let me tell you things, thank you once again. At a later date, I'll be able to show you how you drive. Oh, here we go. Want to thank you guys for your support. Those that have been visiting my website, those that have just been sending love offers. It is thoroughly appreciated. Things are really moving. Things are getting into place. And I appreciate you on the gardens. What a part. I am in Fort Pierce, Florida. My church is in Fort Pierce, Florida. Yes. You can actually find my church on my website, guys. All right. Let's get started tonight. We want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. If you have not, what's up, Nisi? Phoenix, Arizona. What's up, baby? Those that have not joined my YouTube account, please do so. It is such a treat for many of you guys, because a lot of times when I'm teaching, some of y'all come in the middle, some of y'all come in the beginning, some of y'all just don't come at all. Ha, them other issues. But all right, Dallas, Texas, what's up with that? All right. Hey, how you doing? Spiritual _ angle. All right. How you doing, love? Yes, I am doing good on tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm trying to keep it going. And I want to say to you guys that I truly, truly appreciate. A lot of people don't realize I have a lot going on, a lot of stuff I be doing, and a lot of you guys that have been sending your support to me, and that's even, I'm talking about not just the monetary, I'm talking about the encouragement, the comments, the shares, all of that stuff helped me. I'm a Sagittarius. I feed off of that. The love that many of you guys show in my video, the comments that you make, how you guys take my sense of humor in the right place, and we just have a really good time. And I just want to appreciate you guys so very, very much for that support. A lot of people don't appreciate when people do. What's up, Jealous Sweets, my Gemini? All right, fellow practitioner. And let me tell y'all something. I do enjoy what I do, and I want to share something. Y'all know I believe in universal laws. Whether you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, whether you're in Palo, whether you're in Santeria, whether you are in Christianity, whether you're shamanism, Ajay, witch, atheist, I don't personally care. These things that I teach are affecting each and every person. Rich, poor, short, fat, skinny, gay, straight, bi. You don't know what you want. Even to you that love bestiality. Everybody like a little sheep every now and then, I guess. But thank you. All right, Georgia, I see you. Georgia. All right. I am burning money incense on today, and I'm elated by what God is doing. And I want to share something. What's up, Brother Johnny, my Cancer up in here? Thank you so very, very much. Now, let me tell you something. My lives are only for grown folks. My lives are for people that are serious about their spirituality and that they are committed to the things that they want out of their own personal spirituality, okay? What's up there, Milan? Yes, Italy. Thank you. I want y'all to understand, when it comes down to what do you? I teach universal laws. I use the Bible because a lot of us have a Christian background, but I teach out of and show you where Ifa sits in there, where Voodoo sits in there, where Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, because I believe that all is energy, all is mind, and it's all connected. A lot of times we cannot see the interpretations thereof, but one thing I do understand is that if you're trying to grow and develop as a human being and practice your own personal spirituality, you will find yourself in some better places if you give ear. Do I use crystals? Talking about these? What's up, Christina L. Turner? What's up, my Sagittarius? Do I use crystals? I don't know. You think? Do I use crystals? I don't know. Do I use crystals? Do I use crystals? I don't know. What you think? All right. And one thing I want to say, guys, our subject tonight is what's my countdown? What's my countdown? And one of the things I know that a lot of you guys come in these lives, we want to stay on topic. If there's any question that you guys may have, just put them down in my question box or email me. My email is right in my bio. And if I see fit where I will utilize maybe your question in a teaching format and help other people with your questions, I don't have a problem doing that. But when we come into these lives, we want to kind of stay on course because certain people need certain information. And a lot of times when the people are speaking about different things, it throws some people off. Some people cannot override certain things, so we want to kind of stay on task. All right? So we want to talk about something that I think that we need to actually get more in depth in. And the reason why I say what's your countdown, you're going to find out, is it doesn't matter if you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Mystic, Ajay, Witch, Mystic. It doesn't matter. There's something missing in your practice when you don't understand why you're dealing with the things that you're dealing with, and you don't know how to go through your trials and tribulation with the understanding that your trials and tribulation have purpose. Now, do we like some of the trials and tribulations that we go through? No. But if you understand your destiny, you understand your calling, you understand your ancestors, you understand your purpose of why you have the gifts and talents you have, then you will understand this message today. It doesn't matter if you're utilizing hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria. We all have trials. We all have tests. We have things to overcome. We have things to deal with. And a lot of times, in order to be an effective spiritual practitioner, you need to understand that. Who is that in your background? This is, I just found out, yes, you look a lot like Beyonce, but this is Oya. But that's Oya, that's an Orisha. Now, let's get with it. James, the 1st chapter, 2 through 4. It says this. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into divers temptation or test, knowing this, that the trying of our faith worketh patience. Lord, why am I going through this? I'm doing a prosperity work, doing a prosperity spell, I'm doing a healing spell. Why am I going? It said, knowing, this is why we're going, knowing this, that the trying of our faith worketh patience, and let patience have her perfect or mature work, that ye may be able to perfect and entire. That means completely evolve. I want y'all to understand. What's up, Calvin, on my cancer? Let me tell you something. Every spiritual practice, every science that is out there that is made by African diaspora is about self-development. You may not like what it takes in order for you to get patience. You may not like what it takes to increase your faith. You may not like the things you have to go through to be able to cast your cares upon him, for he cares for you. But if you are practicing and you're trying to develop, how many know that in order to get stronger, a lot of people want to be strong in the Lord and the power of his might, but you need pressure to gain strength. You need resistance to gain strength. And it's too many people that get into these ATR, burn their candles, do their incense work, do their got their pots, got their elekes, got their charms, got all this stuff. But do not think that in order for you to become strong, where you're able to help other people, that you shouldn't have to deal with certain things. Now, from my experience, the more you go through, the more you know what to do. The more you go through, then you understand how to navigate certain storms. Now, me personally, I don't want nobody to talk to me that ain't been through nothing. Okay? You are very enlightened soul. Thank you, baby. You ain't seen no enlightenment. Wait till the night. Look at this right here. I need us to understand this. Count it all joy. Count it all joy. I didn't say that you're going to like what you're dealing with. Let me tell y'all something. If it wasn't for the trial that I had when it came to my health, I wouldn't know how to heal. If it wasn't for relationship trials, if it wasn't for situation with my children, situation with my marriages, if it wasn't for me going to jail, if it wasn't for me getting into certain wars, a lot of this stuff that I have learned, I wouldn't know how to apply it. A lot of this stuff that I am dealing with in my circumstance and situation, I wouldn't know how to encourage you. I wouldn't know what to pray for. I wouldn't know what to say. Oh no, you need to read Psalm 23, or you need to read Psalm 27, or you need to go to the crossroad, or you need to cleanse it. I got all of that stuff through the things I went through, and understanding that in order for me to help somebody, I got to know how to weather my storm. I got to know how to be able to pray and endure hardness as a good soldier. Because a lot of you guys feel that you got to pray one time, or you don't have to pray in the midnight hour, or you don't have to get up early. I've never seen so many practitioners. Sir and ma'am, I don't care if you're an Ifa, I don't care if you're in voodoo, I don't care if you're in Santeria, I don't care if you got a pot. Sometimes you got to go back to that pot more than one time. Sometimes you got to go to the crossroad more than one time. Sometimes you got to step to the cemetery more than one time. Sometimes you got to dip in the River Jordan more than one time. A lot of you guys don't understand because you ain't been through enough, and you have not learned how to go through these things. So therefore, when you're talking to somebody, you can give them the correct counsel, instead of telling them, oh, just let the weak say. No, it's more than let the weak say I'm strong. It is more than I am healed by his stripe. It's more than this too shall pass. You got to know how to go through things with patience, so therefore you can understand the process. Did anybody just hear me? What's your countdown? How many things because I don't want to talk to you. If you ain't been through, I need to know your countdown. Have you ever had money trouble? Have you ever been in the negative and still had to do root work? Have you ever been in the negative and still had to conjure? Did you ever been in the negative and still had to call those things that be not? I need to talk to you. Have you had pain and you prayed? Have you had pain and you anointed? Have you had pain and you called on the name of the Lord? But you knew because you had patience, because you know that if God said it, he'll bring it to pass. You need to talk to them type of people. Happy birthday, baby. I don't know why y'all see do this. I mean, you get in the middle of the thing. If I don't say nothing, you think I'm being funny. But we got to listen. I understand that it may be that important to you. But there are certain people need certain counsel because they need to know that just because you did the work, it doesn't mean that the work won't come to pass. Doesn't mean because you prayed, it ain't going to come to pass. But y'all got to allow patience to have her perfect work. In order for you to be mature and that you can be solid, when they say rooted and grounded, do you think that I have been into situations and circumstances and everything turned around in one day? No, sir, and no, ma'am. Do you not know that there's certain trials that I had to go through and endure? I done practiced hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Congo, Palo, practice it all. But at the end of the day, it's a universal law. You ain't gonna not, if you gonna grow and you gonna be a mature vessel, you got to be able to have patience and watch the process of different phases of your initiation, different phases of your finances, different phases of your you going from faith to faith and glory to glory. Gaining knowledge is one thing. Being able to experience the power of that knowledge is another. And without you going through trials and tribulation, sir and ma'am, you wasting our time. Because you're not going to have the understanding what I'm dealing with. See, some of y'all don't know how to believe God in spite of. Did you understand what I just said? Some of you guys do not know how to believe and trust your ancestors in spite of what you see, in spite of what you hear, and in spite of what you feel. Because y'all know when you feel something, that is law in your world. But in spite of how you feel, in spite of what you see, in spite of what you are going through, you know that God is not a liar. The Spirit is not a liar. If God said it, He gonna bring it to pass. Sometimes all I have is to know that God said it. And though I look around and see stuff that I don't want to see, hear stuff I don't want to hear, I still know that God will not lie and He will bring that thing to pass. So when I light that candle, when I light that incense, when I speak that word, when I anoint myself or anoint or conjure or go to the crossroad, my expectation is understanding my countdown. I done been through this before. Did y'all hear me? I done seen this before. I started going through my countdown. He did it last time for me. He said it last time. He brought me out this situation. Sometimes you got to pull your fingers up and start doing the countdown. Why wouldn't God bring me out? He brought me out here. He brought me out there. Why wouldn't God defend me against my enemies? Because I remember when this person tried me, he did it. Sometimes, sir and ma'am, you got to go through your countdown list. Because if he did it before, he'll do it again. If your ancestor did it before, they'll do it again. If the reachers brought you through before, they will bring you through again. Too many people think it's clicks make you feel better and they expect instant fixes. Yes. But let me tell y'all something. I'm talking to grown people. I'm talking to rational people. Let me tell you, if you've never been down, you can't tell me how to get up. Huh? If you never been up and fell down, you can't tell me how to get up again. You understand? Oh, a song say, Donnie McClurkin said, we fall down, but we get up. But you got to first fall down. And every time you fall down, you don't get right back up again. I was going through something years ago, and I was going through a healing, and I had gotten used to when I speak something, people get healed, I get healed. I can speak over my body, I got healed. But then I started going through a certain phase where I wasn't getting healed right away. And I started getting irritated. Y'all hear me real good. I started getting irritated because I had got accustomed to things happening rapidly for me. Because I'm a fire sign. Patience is not my thing, okay? But it's a part of the process. I did not know the reason why God was slowing down my process, because I needed to have sympathy and empathy for those that not operate like that. In order to teach people how that everything ain't going to move swiftly. Come on here, somebody. Because if you ain't going through something, then you can't have the proper compassion for other people. Because if you got money in the bank, it's easy to tell somebody that God shall supply all their needs according to His riches glory. But when you ain't got no money in the bank and it's in a negative, and you believe that God shall supply and God supply, then we can talk, baby. Because you can show me how to endure. What were you doing in the process before God came through? Yes, sir. What's up, oh yeah? Yes, sir. I need to talk to y'all tonight. Count it all joy when you are being fully perfected. Whether you're in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Christianity, conjure, it don't matter. It is a universal truth. It is a universal mind. when God is preparing you to be into great, and when what the scripture saying, when your gift will make room for you and bring you before great and mighty men, well, you're going to have certain experiences. So therefore, you're not shaken. You're not easily swayed when certain trials come up, because you have been accustomed to manifold trials. Sometimes I'm dealing with 7, 8, sometimes 10 and 12 different things at one time. Do you not know how mentally strong you got to be? Do you not know how emotional, anchored, and grounded you have to be? I need to talk to you, because I'm talking to my future practitioners. I don't care what your practice is, because some of you guys got to understand, in order for you to be in a position to truly guide people that are going to be in all spectrums of life, you have to have certain experiences. That's just the way it is. Yes, I'm a Sag. I'm a Sag, baby. I'm a Sag with my moon in Aries and rising sign of Pisces. Then we got Nehemiah, the 8th chapter, verse 10. Now somebody need to understand joy. See, joy is understanding that God is the rewarder of them that diligently seek him. The joy is that you know he's going to answer. See, you got to understand, when I think of what I'm going through and the things I'm dealing with, a lot of time it ain't about me. It's preparing me for who I got to deal with. You understand? And because some people going to be in some situation, their back going to be up against the wall. And if your back ain't never been up against the wall, you can't tell nobody how to get their back off that wall. You understand? If you ain't never been down in a pit, you can't tell nobody how to climb out that pit. Are you understanding? See, I learned a lot of my workings by the things I've gone through. I learned a lot of my spellcraft by the things I had to endure. So therefore, when you come along and you're talking to me, that's why I'm easily able to tell you, oh, you need to do this, or you need to do that, or this is right here, or do this, because I done been there, done that, and moved past that. It says, sir, I don't think people understand how precious his answering you is. Oh, yeah. See, that's why I keep saying relationship. Because when you spending time understanding self, and you spending time understanding your spirit and the spirits that work with you, when you get into certain spaces and a lot of things are going on, you won't lose faith, you won't lose confidence, because everything, I'm telling you, I've been doing this since I was a child. I'm almost 50 years old. Everything, I don't care how good you are at your craft. I don't care how much you know. I don't care how many spirits you call. There are certain things are not going to happen right away, but it will happen. There are certain things you're not going to come out right away, but you are coming out. There are certain things that you're not going to get to the mountaintop right away, but you will get there, certain man. There are certain things you will not overcome right away, but you will overcome. And when patience get through, you will respect the process. You will honor, because let me tell you something, if God keep delivering us out of stuff quickly, then we'll get into things quickly. My grandma used to say, easy come, easy go. How many know that a lot of us have gotten back into situations because we got delivered out of them quite quickly? God brought us through quite quickly. God healed us. We didn't change nothing. We didn't change our eating habit. We didn't change our association. We didn't change how we think. We didn't change nothing, because we got delivered so quickly and so easily. And we thought that that's how it's going to be. No matter what we went through, no matter what we're dealing with, we're going to come out. And so therefore we develop a even worse a habit, a worse of practice of how we deal. You keep on getting recycled in the same situation until you deliver your... Come on here, some baby. Baby, talk to Apostle. See, when you go through the process of a thing, you ain't so easily trying. Once you come out of a hole, and it took you a while to come out that hole, that next time, you're gonna be so easily trying to get in that hole. If somebody got you in a mess last time and it took you a while to get out that mess, you ain't gonna be so easy allowing somebody else to get you in a mess. I'm just being real with you. Some of us, we are not at our best until we go through the process. Because a lot of times when God moves for us, whether it's in voodoo, Santeria, we go right back. Like the Bible says, you like a dog, you return to your own vomit. Whatever made you sick, you lap it right back up, because you got delivered too quickly. You got healed too quickly. You got turned around too quickly. But now that you done had to go through some things and endure, Gotta shift your perspective, experience the ego death. Yeah, because a lot of times people, whether you want to admit it or not, a lot of us, we ain't right. We not right. We don't want to go through nothing. We just want, I wrote down here so I ain't forget. We want to be powerful for no reason. We want to be powerful in Ifa for no reason. We want to be powerful in Voodoo for no reason. We want to be powerful in Palo for no reason. You just, like, what is the purpose of you having that type of power, that knowledge or experience when you can't guide anybody through anything? Because you don't want to go through nothing. Because a lot of y'all think that power and initiation keep you from going through. No, it sets you up to go through things so you can be able to guide other people. I don't know where y'all get that from. That ain't what I teach. I ain't never taught that. But a lot of y'all think if I get this money, I ain't going to have to deal with no more problems. If I get this power, I ain't going to have to deal with no more problems. Or if I get this connection, I ain't going to have to do that. I don't know where you got that from. I don't know where you got it from. Because I certainly did not teach it. And I've never been taught that by my spiritual teachers. Much is given, much is required. In order for some of you guys to, let me tell y'all something. There's an old saying, say a hard head make a soft behind. I remember the days that nobody could tell me nothing. I remember the days you couldn't tell me the sky blue. You could tell me the grass is green. You couldn't tell me the water is wet. But you go through enough things, I listen to a billy goat. Huh? What did you say? What? I ask more questions now because I done been through. I am swift to hear now. I know what the scripture said. But until you go through things, you start slowing down. What did you say? Huh? You are literally the best spiritual teacher I came across thus far. And I came from a family of Poleros. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Let me tell y'all something. If you literally think that you're going to escape responsibility, why, if God is a businessman, we call him the master builder. If God, the universe, the spirit, Ashley, what do you think is male, female, what do you think is divine, whatever you think about, why would they give you that type of access and that type of knowledge and then do not test you and perfect you in it so you can be a light to guide other people? Make that make sense. Make it make sense. Why would the teacher not challenge you so you can become a teacher to other people? In order for your light to shine, you got to go through some things so other people can see your God, your Orishas, your Loas, your ancestors, your Apollo spirits, your water spirits, your fire spirits. And then they'll believe, because I don't care what you say, more people pay attention to how you come out your trial than what you're talking about. They say they don't look back. Sometimes you have to remind yourself not to go back to where you were. Yeah, let me tell you something. This is why I said, what's your countdown? Sometimes I'm going through certain things, and I start doubting certain things. I start going through my countdown. He delivered the bear in my hand. He delivered the lion. He delivered the cheetah. He delivered the gopher. He delivered the roach. He delivered the caterpillar. I had to remind myself, you got to do the countdown. God paid my light bill when I ain't had no money. God paid my rent when I ain't had no money. God, when I lost my job, I still had shelter. You have to do the countdown in order to have joy and unspeakable joy. And you have Nehemiah says this, y'all, 8 and 10. I love this. Listen to this. It said, then he said unto them, go your way, eat the fat, and drink the sweet, and send portions unto them that for whom nothing is prepared. Don't just be out here trying to get for you, but also think about those that don't have. He said, for this day is holy unto our Lord. Neither be ye sorry, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. In order for you to go through and have joy, somebody said, well, Apostle Ely, you don't look like you going through nothing. I said, child, because I understand the joy of the Lord is my strength. Because I know no matter what I'm dealing with, God is going to bring me through. If I align myself and do what I'm supposed to do, God is faithful and he is just. See, a lot of times you don't realize I be doting on God's character. I be doting on God's word. I be doting on his ability to do what he said he can do. If God said it, he gonna bring it to pass. God will cause things to, let me tell y'all something. Can I be honest with y'all? I'm telling y'all, God make me look so smart. God make me look so ingenious. Pastor, what you talking about? God make you look smart. He make you look ingenious. Because God calls a thing to work together for my good till you would think I set that up. Come on here, somebody, huh? God will make a way out of no way till you think that was all I had that plan. Y'all understand something? When you understand your spiritual walk and you understand why you're going through that and you understand that there would be nothing put upon you that you can't bear, then your mindset would be very different. No, I don't like it, but I thank God. Yes, if I get sick, I know I can go to Oshun and she'll wash me. If I can't go to Oshun, I can go to Yemiya, she'll wash me. Or I can go to Mommy Water, because the water element works in every religion. The fire element purifies in every religion. The air element moves in every religion. Then you can grow and be rooted and grounded in every religion, because the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. See, when you understand that and you do the work, somebody say, Oshun bless you. Thank you, baby. When you understand, it is not, I don't do pep rally. I'm not telling you to be encouraged for no reason. If you truly are being put through a test by God or your ancestors or the Orishas or the Loas or the Nkisi, guess what? They know what they're doing. They understand better than you. A lot of times y'all think like, oh, Pastor Ely, oh my God, you are so smart. No, I'm just listening, being guided. The Bible said them that are led by the Spirit are called the sons of God. I realize that if I put my 2 cents in it, I can make a mess. Too many of y'all think y'all too smart and you lean into your own understanding. That's why this message don't make no sense to you. That's why you can't get it, because what does this have to do with me practicing voodoo? What does it have to do with me? It has everything. It has everything. What's Alafia to you to you as well? Huh? Let me tell y'all something. The joy of the Lord is your strength, because you know if you are doing what the Spirit has instructed you, he shall supply. If it's you are lacking something, if you need healing, if you need deliverance, if you need your mind regulated. No, when I was coming out, he's a mind regulator. He's a lawyer in the courtroom. Let me tell you something. I've watched God bring people into my life that didn't even know me, and he gave me favor with them, and they helping me like they've been knowing me for years. I'm gonna say that again. God will cause men to give into your bosom, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. That's why God told you to treat strangers good. Be faithful, because you don't know if you're entertaining an angel. Some of y'all missing out on your blessing because you ain't got no patience, because you looking for a familiar friend to bless you, when God got strangers out there, people that practice other religions, that believe in you, that see the good in you and willing to bless you, support you, pray for you, intercede for you, work for you. Come on here, somebody. Oh, I'm doing the countdown. I got people of other religions. They're going to their Nganga for me. I got other people of their own other religions. They're doing Congo work and they're talking to their own Congo spirit. I got people of other faith and dimensions, other people of other practices, other people of other economic that's saying, listen here, I see what God is doing in your life, and I see God for to raise you, and I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to put your name before the Loas. I'm going to put your name before the Nkisi. Oh, come on here, somebody. Yes, sir. Y'all hear me? The joy of the Lord is not just saying it's going to be all right. It's understanding why it's going to be all right. You hear me? I understand that I may not like what I am going through, but you are faithful. Because you don't do nothing. God don't do stuff for us for kicks. Can I say that again? God does not take you through for kicks. He takes you through for purpose. He said, I place you on the potter's wheel, and I take my hand and I imagine what I am fashioning. Because a lot of us say, oh, use me, Lord. Or God, if you do this for me, I'll serve you. Well, you don't know how God wants you to serve him. And it's not your choice how the ancestors have picked you up and decided how you're going to play the part in the bloodline. You don't pick your part. The ancestors do. You don't pick your part. The Orishas do. You don't pick your part. The Nkisi do. What's up, Olaroon? Y'all hear what I'm saying? It don't matter. Sir and ma'am, it does not matter whether you speak in Yoruba, whether you speak in English, whether you speak Arabic, whether you speak in Hebrew. At the end of the day, it's a universal truth. It is a universal truth. And if you don't understand that, when you start getting your stuff and then you got to deal with certain situations, you got your pots, you got your elekes, you got your washings, you got all this stuff. You don't got anointed. You were laid hands on by the bishop apostle from out of Africa. All of that good stuff. But at the end of the day, sir and ma'am, there's a process. And there's a perfection that has to be made in your life. And you're not going to get it without going through. Everybody got to be tested. If Moses was tested, you're going to be tested. If Christ Jesus was tested, you're going to be tested. If the Orishas, before they became Orishas, had to be tested, what about you, certain man? And sometimes, depending on how well and much God going to use you, you got to be tested with many tests. Because you're going to help a whole lot of people. Oh, God said, I'm going to lead millions. Well, you're going to have some hell of a test. I'm going to have 80,000 God children. You're going to have some hell of a test. Baby, much is given, much is required in any faith. You want 7 businesses, you're going to be tested. You want 17 hoes, you're going to be tested. You want more than one man, you're going to be tested. It's only fair. Thankful for the test and the flames that purify my faith like gold. It was a struggle. Oh, come on here. Oh, Apostle Eli, I want to be. Baby, you sure you want to be like me? Do you want to handle these tests? Can you have? Are you gonna go ahead and go into this same assignment? Huh? Are you gonna go? You want to start taking drugs because your heart done got overwhelmed. You don't forgot when my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. You done pushed aside of that. Because now it's about what you got to go through. And not everybody looking at you. Look how Job had to go through, not only in his house, but he had to go through in front of people. Some of these trials you have to go through right in front of your congregation. Some of these trials you got to go through right in front of your godchildren. Some of these trials you got to go through right in front of your loved ones and your enemies. But do you believe? Did you do the countdown? My last scripture. David said, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. Proverbs 16 and 17. No, Proverbs 16 and verse 7. Apologize. Listen to this. But you hear me. It says, Proverbs 16 and verse 7. It said, when a man ways please. I'm going to say that real slow. When a man ways please, man's actions please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies, his adversaries, his foes, to be at peace with him. Let me tell you, sir, ma'am, if you're going to practice in these ATRs, you need to learn how to function and how to conduct yourself to bring honor to the Orishas, the Loas, the Nkisi, your godparents, whoever. You know why? Because when your ways please God, he will make what's coming against you behave. If you really want to come out of your situation, you got to learn how to please God. You trying to please everybody else. You trying to put a smile on everybody else's face, but you forgetting God. Now, when we use the word God, God got a name. Whether it's El Shaddai, the Elohim, whether it's the mighty and zombie, whether it is Olodumare, whether it's Olofi, whether it's El Shaddai, whether it's the Elohim, whatever you call the divine, whether you call it the higher self, whether you call it the oversoul, you call it whatever you want. But at the end of the day, you need to understand the purpose of why they got you going through that, and that you're bringing glory to your house. Did you hear what I said? That you are bringing glory to your house. If you are a child of Oya, make sure you bringing glory to your house. If you're a child of Oshun, make sure you bringing glory to your house. If you are a child of Obatala, make sure you bringing glory. If you understand where I'm coming from, let them be proud that whatever they taught you, you are utilizing it and utilizing it effectively. Not you don't went through for 2 days. You don't throw your beads. You don't throw your pots. You don't throw your nganga. You don't throw your elekes. You don't throw your charms. You don't throw your prayer oil in the ditch. You don't throw everything you don't ever invested in because you going through. Because you don't count it all joy. Because you don't understand that the only reason you were given those things, that you were given those things with a purpose. No spirit is going to give you anything, sir and ma'am, without purpose. Our God is a God of purpose. There's no reason to bless you except it has purpose. There's no reason to bring you out except you got purpose. There's no reason to anoint you except you have service. I'm done. If you want me to do a reading for you tonight, if you want to bless me for the word, Cash App Apostle Ely, $ Apostle Ely. Trying to tell y'all, when you think about what you're going through, when you think about what you're dealing with, when you think about, I had some of you guys tell me, I had refunded somebody that got a reading. What's up, Soulful Sunflower? Listen, I can't make nobody do nothing. I'm a Sagittarian. That is not my job. That is not my belief system. But I see too many people getting into these ATR, and you ain't willing to go through the trial, because that's how you're going to get the countdown. If David had never faced the lion, he would have never had him as a countdown. If he had never faced the bear, he would have never had him as a countdown. How you going to be able to encourage people with some evidence instead of lip service? I encourage people with evidence. You sent in yesterday? I got, okay. I did see yours. All right, let's get with it. I'm trying to get back to my page. Jelly Sweets, I'm going to do your reading for you. What's up, Janice Wise? All right, I got you. Oh, thank you so much, baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, darling. I just seen that. Oh, I appreciate you. Let me tell y'all something. I'm just trying to give y'all some stuff that I feel like will help you on your journey and make things better for you. Darling Scorpio, I appreciate you so very much. Did you, that's Keisha. I'm going to do a reading for you. That's much love. I appreciate that. Let me write your name down. Did you want me to do a reading for you, darling? I'm going to do Jelly Sweets first. Gemini. Got you. Then Keisha. Scorpio. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. Whew. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes, concerning jelly sweets, the Gemini. Jelly sweets, the Gemini. Esa. Jelly sweets, the Gemini. Idiosai. Jelly sweets, the Gemini. Esa. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes, concerning jelly sweets, the Gemini. What is it that this Gemini needs to be paying attention to? What is it that this Gemini needs to be paying attention to? Esa. All right, Gemini. Those, if this is your first time in my live, I do a 3-card spread. The first card is your shadow card. Your middle card is what is presently going on, and your third card is the outcome card. Eliminating negative thoughts. Jelly sweets, Gemini. That's your shadow card. Donation is $20 for a reading. It's Cash App. It's $ Apostle Ela. Your first card is Ayin Lamed Mem. It says, I am now switching off the destructive thoughts that emanate from my ego. In the space I've opened, a gentle radiance of spiritual light appears. This card right here coming up for Gemini. Now listen, jealous sweet. No, I'll keep it 100 with you. You're gonna have to do something like washes, even with if pine. If you don't have any of my mental clarity, pine. What's a good crystal to use? Fluorite. This card is talking about negativity, making sure that you're able to keep your focus on the things that you need, because it's coming up in your shadow card, because it's saying that your third eye is open and things are coming in, but you have to control that flow. Your middle card, defying gravity. See what's going on here with my Gemini. Va Lamed. It said, I use this name to unleash the power of mind. Boy, it's so real. The power of mind over matter, soul over ego, and the spiritual over the physical. My goal is not to renounce the physical world, but to eliminate its control over me and to become the true captain of my own fate, which is destiny. Everything becomes possible. This is, once again, it's talking about mental development. Yeah, work on that, and you utilize Psalms 1, the first book in the Psalms 1, because this is talking about taking complete control over your destiny, your own direction. I know a lot of times y'all try to use it lightly, but sometimes you got to, especially when you're trying to get to certain places, you got to give an increase, give some more gas. It said, letting go is your outcome card. Yud Lamed. It said, I am no longer a prisoner of my past regrets, earlier traumas, pain, and suffering. I believe in miracles and joy-filled future. I gain the courage to let go of everything, period. This outcome card is talking about you letting things go, knowing that basically what I was teaching about a little earlier. Jelly sweets, it is making sure that you understand that it was for your learning. It is, do not take it personal and do not hold on to that stuff, and move forward in your life so you can get on to these better things. There are miracles. It says miracles and joy-filled future. So happiness, joy is a part of your outcome. It really is. Now we're going to read for Keisha the Scorpio. Appreciate you, darling. Whew. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes, concerning Keisha the Scorpio. Keisha the Scorpio. Keisha Scorpio. Keisha the Scorpio. What is it that this Scorpio needs to be paying attention to? Ebasa. Wow. Scorpio. Keisha the Scorpio. Wow, wow. Look at these cards. Your first card, shadow card, fearlessness. Fearlessness. Scorpio. It says, mem none delayed. It said, what am I afraid of? With this name, the courage to conquer my fear now raises within me. By proactively confronting my fears at seed level, I yank them out by the roots and remove them entirely from my being. This card right here saying you got to pay attention of nipping stuff in the bud in the beginning. Nipping stuff in the bud. But this card right here is saying confronting your fears, things that you are afraid of. They said, what are you afraid of? There's something that got you holding back. It is fear. Fear paralyzes. You have to confront that thing. I remember I was afraid of height. At high school, I used to walk up the stairs and force myself to look down. I didn't do it long, but I kept moving forward every time I went out there, forcing myself to deal. You have to confront. Don't wait on your fears to take you. You go and confront them. I hope y'all hear me. Confront your fears before they confront you at an untimely manner. Then your middle card, Keisha Scorpio. Revealing the concealed. That which is hidden. That is so Scorpio. Your cards are so Scorpio. Mem Yud Kaf. It said, I gather the ability to bring forth the powers of observation, to see the truth, and the courage to handle it. This card right here saying things are going to be revealed as you work more, as you pray more, as you deal with certain things. Let me tell you something. This card is talking about unfolding of things. Always remember, truth comes with responsibility. Knowing the truth, knowing people's secrets come with responsibility. And having the courage to actually handle whatever you're dealing with. This is what's going on right now. Certain things are revealed. This is your middle card. Things have been exposed. Certain things have been brought to your attention. It is what it is. Your other card, your shadow card, talking about nipping stuff in the bud. Like y'all know I don't tell everybody what to do. I don't tell nobody what to do. Fear of God. I believe that you are afraid of your power. As a Scorpio woman, you need to lean into that Mars and Pluto energy. That transformative energy. It is dangerous. It is powerful. It is fierce. But it will bring so many blessings into your life. It will open so many opportunities. It says, Delayed Mem Bet. It said, I am aware of divine sparks in every person. Their true essence is awakened in my heart. I become wiser in the ways of the world, and I perceive the repercussions of my every word and deed. This card is talking about you have to watch what you're saying, especially when you're upset. I got Scorpio on my chart. You cannot give yourself cool down time before you come out your mouth, because it's going to get reckless. And it says, and I know that sharing acts towards others are always in my best interest. Helping other people in a healthy manner is always going to be in your best interest and your outcome. Doing for others, but doing for those that are reciprocating that energy, that love back to you. Okay? Not just to be out here free. Well, you ain't going to do it no way. But that the purpose of understanding that some of your blessings are going to truly come from helping other people. Not everything you're going to be able to do on your own, but doing good to other people. And I would tell people, you don't get no kudos from doing for your own. You get kudos for doing for those that you don't know. Doing for strangers. Especially old people and babies. Thank you. I appreciate you too. I thank you back. All right, guys. Is there anybody else? I see anybody else in the Cash App. So let me say this again, guys. I want to appreciate my support team. I want to appreciate, wow, spot on as always. Thank you so much. I appreciate that compliment. Make sure y'all comment up under these videos and hit that like button. Let me tell y'all something. I am embarking into some new territory, and I have to get myself prepared and get everybody in line that is going to be a part of my team and getting things, because I'm going to be visiting a lot of these different cities that we're going to be coming out and meeting some of you guys. And so therefore I got to get myself prepared. So a lot of things are being shifted, and your love, your support is welcome and appreciated. Okay, that's as much as I'm going to say on that. All right, guys, my name is Apostle Ely. Thank you so very, very much. Much love to each and every one of you guys, and good night. All right. He said, and I don't even like kids. She being honest. I love you, Scorpio. Yes. Jelly Sweets. Jamie Wise. Mama Susan. Soul for Sunflower. Sister Brickhouse. Natasha Foster. Madam May. Calvina. Oh, y'all were chiming up a song. Christina L. Turner. Sometimes it's the hand is hard out here. But I know that right, Sag. Sister Jackie, Brother Johnny, Italy, Milan, Nicole, Calvina. Oh, y'all were chiming in good. T. Carter, my Scorpio, Karen O'Brien, Washington, D.C., up in here. Peter Miller, Harriet Hendry, Kimberly Dawkins, and Mama Susan. All right, guys, thank you so very, very much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Good night.